talking to somebody else. Okay, they're gone. Hello and welcome. I'm your host, BooBobby1990, and I'll be playing a game called Quest 64. I do not know why, but this stupid game back in the past is one of my favorites. Again, I don't know why. Anyway, hello, Elmondo. How are you? Just to let you guys know, if you're not interested in this game, I do not blame you. It's really old. Anyway, basically you're just this apprentice called Brian. You're looking for your dad. You have to get 4 elements: earth, fire, wind, and water. Oh dear lordy, how many games do we know anything about that? Oh really? This is one of your favorite games? Oh my god, sweet. Anyway, so you're just looking for the 4 elements in a book. That's pretty much about it. Of course, you go on a vast, plain environment in this game. If the company didn't go down under and they made the sequel, I wonder what Quest 64 would have turned itself into. Anyway, so right here are your stats, your health points, your mana points, your defense, and your agility. Agility goes up the longer you travel. Your best thing is literally just tie a rubber band around the stupid control stick and literally just let just turn your television off, let the system run, just trust me on this. Defense goes up every time you take damage, while at the same time your hit points also increase every time you take damage. Like there's a percentage-wise, so when it hits 100%, it goes up. You also get this little thing right here, same thing, when that fills up with 100%, you get a little element shard, I guess you could call it. Yeah, I played this game when it came out when I was 8. What else is there? I know there's items here. I don't really care much for those. I don't really use items. I know as weird as it sounds. I always go with wind. I know earth is your best element because you can get an invulnerability shield, and that can last you for a long time. I know there's treasure in this guy's house, but I don't remember if there's a spirit or a sprite. I think it's a spirit. Yeah, I don't really care. This game will become tedious after a while, and you'll understand why once all the training you have to do to increase your hit points. Your health points. I always keep saying that. Fine. So, the only items I really get are these wings that literally bring you back to town. You just go to these little pubs and you get these wings, and they'll teleport you to the towns. There is a difficulty spike in this game, which really kind of does suck. But, yep. So the more spirit stones you collect, the more powerful spells you can unlock. Also, the more powerful your spells become. You're never gonna max all 4 of them. I'm also kind of like paraphrasing what Pro Jared did because I watched him on a video about this. He went with earth and water. So from what his sayings are is that you're literally only gonna max out 2 spirits. So if you want an easy game, earth and water. If you want a challenge like me, wind, water, earth, and fire. Yes, literally all 4 of them. So every time you walk, your mana points regenerate, not your health. We'll get to that later. Every time you damage an enemy, literally, every time you damage an enemy or you take damage from an enemy, your health points percentage will increase. Every time you use magic spells, your mana points will increase. Oh, I'm doing quite well, Armando. Just playing this and also explaining the game. Now, the problem with this game is when you use your mana points, you don't increase your health, you don't increase anything. But what's really weird is that your health and your damage is deliberately connected for whatever reason why. So the higher your health is, the more damage you will deal as well. See, since I got that. Oh, I got fresh bread. Yeah, okay, so we're off to a good start. That's wonderful. Now, remember, I was able to use Wind Cutter level 1, which sends out, I guess you can call them wind blades, or just blades. And then after 4, you can send out 3. And then after a certain level, I think you send out like 7. When water's level 3, it's a really big old, huge pillar of water. Fire sends out 3. That's pretty much about it. Earth, just a bigger rock. And then you get avalanche. Which is, again, kind of paraphrasing what Pro Jared said about this game, is that, Avalanche apparently is the most powerful spell in the game, but like I said, I like a challenge, so I go with Wind. I win. So even if you collect all these spirit shards, you're not going to max your elements. Even at the end of the game, you're not going to max them, which kind of sucks, because it's just like, yeah, I could do so much damage with this. Now, your agility, what's weird is that, of course, agility, you know, higher your agility is what makes you go first in combat. However, agility also controls the size of that ring. So the bigger the ring, of course, the more bigger of an area you can cover. Oh, look, my hit points went up. Also, every time you attack an enemy, too, you also replenish your mana points. Usually enemies that mostly don't move will use ranged attacks if they have them, or the ones that are able to move. Yeah, he's pretty powerful. I'm just gonna smack him around a bit. Oh, he did. So pretty much, literally as always, I'm only gonna do this like at night. I'm not really gonna do this during the day, because this game is pretty boring. I mean, like, I don't even know why I play it. I love this game. It's just one of my favorites. Yeah, it is. I mean, the RPG elements are there, but it's kind of also got roguelike elements as well. See, it's like, why is there an area right here? There's like nothing here. And you have to give you an area to explore. Oh, you didn't, see, like, some attacks are easily dodgeable. Usually enemies that you can one hit, you probably should just attack. Don't even bother with magic. There's really no point. I mean, your magic damage increases with the amount of spirits you have in that one element. It has nothing to do with anything else. Of course, if you can't reach an enemy, do use your magic attacks. Alright, so I'm whooping these wolves' butts. Yeah, rogue. Alright, so now I got 16 mana points. I got me a dewdrop. Of course, you get items that increase your health, you get items that increase your mana. Of course, those are always a given. You guys will understand soon enough why I'm leveling up my water. Water's the only element in the entire game that will... Oop, I missed. That will heal you. When I get enough spirits, I'll show you guys. I mean, I played this game for a long time, so I pretty much kind of know everything I'm supposed to be doing. I think also it doesn't seem like it, but I also think that the more elements you also have in that, the more spirits you gain, the more spirit power you have in that certain element, the stronger your elemental defense becomes. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, obviously that's how it literally seems. Alright, I'm almost there. I think I need 2 more spirits. Yep, 1 more. You really, honestly, don't really need to worry about going in other houses and this and that. You're not gonna really find spirits. Your biggest concern is literally just spirits. Don't even worry about the items. But if, you know, they're gonna help you, you know, like I said, don't be afraid, you know, just use them. See, I'm gonna have to use my fresh bread now. I used to call it fish bread. Yeah, it's such a long time. It's such a long time. See, that's pretty much what Earth spell does. It's just rocks. Because of my water. Because of the AoE is a lot bigger, I can attack 2 of them. Don't even bother taking the road. Just walk up to that castle. As fast as you can. Oh yeah, you can kind of turn the fire where you want it to go. Not as weird as that sounds, but you can kind of control that fireball. Let's see, if I remember, see, I got fresh bread back, so I wasn't too worried about it. If I remember right, fire gives you spells that increases your attack damage. Earth, defense. Wind is evade. And pretty much water's like, more like an offense-defense spell. What I mean by that is you could just like silence enemies. I think that's what water does. You can silence enemies. Man, Kieran, you're old. See, now I can heal myself with water. Ooh, and then of course you get healing level 2 later in the game. You're literally going to be using that healing spell a lot. And I mean a lot. Of course I'd miss. Of course I'd miss. Smack him! Just do it already. I'm literally just gonna show you guys just a little bit of this. It's probably gonna be like a half-hour stream. I just want to show you guys like some basics, like what's going on, because like the environments for some odd reason are just freaking huge, and it takes so long to explore that I will also be preparing myself in the future as well. Remember, enter these places, get the wings. And then you can teleport back to said places. When you beat the Earth guy, you're going to want to teleport back here. Talk to the king, there's a secret, there's more spirits. Go down in here. Like that. Nope, I did it again. I get lost so easy, it's ridiculous. I can't speedrun this game, it takes too long. Now, See, this is what I mean when you get the Earth Crystal. You get literally no currency in this game at all. Everything you stay at is free. See, when you come back, there's a wall here. Go behind the wall, and you get more spirits. So like I said, I don't really care. I'm just looking for spirits. My magic's gonna be so high late in the game, it's not even gonna make any difference. Man, there must be like a warping glitch or something. Impressive. Those ends are where you save the game. You also need a save pack for the game if you're on the regular Nintendo 64 console. Unless you just want to let it run forever and ever and ever and ever. Like, you're literally going to be seeing me do this a lot in the late game. And I mean a lot. Oh, wind is silence and evasion. I forgot what water is. Why do I miss a lot? Seriously. 6 hours, 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Man-eater. Oh yeah. What sucks is you're literally going to want to fight every enemy you ever encounter. You need that spirit experience. And you need everything else you can get. Quite literally. That is insane. It's so long. This is where I'm probably going to die in this game. These coyotes. These coyotes are going to kick my butt. I have 55 hit points. Guess what? I heal for exactly 5 hit points. I got the Frog Knight. So in my opinion, I don't know why, because I love wind magic in this game so much that I think it literally gives you the most experience points in actually leveling up your magic. So if you stay still, you get hit by one disc, it's fine. Wind's kind of a weak magic too, but that's why you have to use it more, which is why I think is what makes you level up your mana more. I always keep saying magic. But yeah, some areas you will be backtracking. I'm only gonna get this item as an exception. Giant's shoes. What they do is they double the AoE of your walk circle. See this, my agility is 8. I know, right? Whenever you're in a safe place, it's better if you heal, run around, walk around, do something, get that mana back. See, this is where I'm gonna die. The best part about AoE spells is, of course, you can hit more than one opponent. That's what's great about them. Like he did. Like he did too. Oh, that stupid marionette thing. Yeah, I think we'll do this really stupid, weird jump attack. Oh, I didn't realize I could hit both of them. It's a stupid, goofy doll, that's what it is. Ha! I win! Soul Searcher, I think that identifies the enemy, but it's not a permanent effect. Like when you identify him, it's gonna like stay there the next time. It doesn't do that. I kind of wish it did, but it don't. See, watch, I'm just using it as an example. Oh, let's use it on the wolf. Alright, so the next time if I walk up to the guy like here, no, okay. Oh, crap, I missed. HP 40, defense 6. But like I said, the next time I fight him, you're not going to see that information. Welcome back. See, this is why, like, when you, like, walk, you're literally going to be walk, heal, get your mana back, walk, heal. Not even joking. You're going to be doing that if you ever want to play this, that is. Not even joking. If you want, if you're a new beginner player that wants to try and play this, get water to 7. That way you can survive fights. And then if you want to keep going, just keep leveling up your water. Just keep going and going and going and going. I'm not going to hate you for it. You do you. It's going to be your playthrough. But as a beginner player, I would honestly highly suggest Water and Earth, because Earth will eventually give you an invulnerability spell, and then you can use that against bosses, enemies. But remember, 3 turns and it's gone. If you want a challenge like me, I max Wind, I max Water, and I split up the leveling between Earth and Fire, but that's just me. I will get myself killed eventually, and it will be on purpose. Alright, we're gonna put one more in there. It's funny, they used to deal 9 damage to me, and I don't know, they only deal 6. Because your hit points and your defense goes up. You know, it's, like I said, this game's kind of weird. Some parts like that. Eventually, you will get healing too, and then you will be healing yourself for around 20, I believe. It also kind of depends on how much hit points you have as well. So eventually, if I stop leveling up water right now, oh crap! If I eventually level up water, I mean, okay, correction. You know how I get healed for 7 hit points? Well, say if I have like 80 hit points, and then you'll start seeing where I'm gonna be healing for maybe like 8, 9, or 10, and my healing's still gonna be my water's still gonna be at 12. So your hit points have to do with it as well. Alright, I'm already at the first boss of the game. I'm not even gonna bother. You can also just look at a guide. Like, seriously though, if you're a beginner, just look at a guide. Find all the spirits that you can. This is going to go in the wind. When's my next level up? 52%? It's not going to be for a while. Alright, like I said, that way is the boss. Oh, this guy. You can kind of farm this guy. What I mean by that is, heal. Okay. It will heal. It's pretty strong. I think it uses fire. I'm surprised I killed it. Alright, so I'm gonna get myself killed. It's gonna teleport me back to, actually, you know what? I don't need to get myself killed. That just dawned on me. I wonder if I can survive this onslaught. Well, what's great is even if that water misses, I can still hit those two guys. As long as that thing doesn't get up. I'm a little worried, so I will heal myself. Please don't miss. Alright, so this is why... Oh, I can't use the wings? Really? Alright, so I'm gonna just literally just take myself out. Oh, when you die, you will start off with 1 hit point left. That's why you need your healing magic, your healing spell, or you rest at an inn every single time. But you're gonna find out like, oh hey, if I keep healing, I increase my magic. Yep, that's what you're gonna be doing. That is exactly what you're gonna be doing. And you also have no indication of literally where you are going, except for that compass at the top right hand of the screen. And what I mean by that is, like, you have a map, but it doesn't tell you which way you're going, which way you're supposed to be going. Die. Damn it. Stupid doll. Really? I got fresh bread from that thing? I feel like my agility's 10. Owie. That way, you're gonna have to go after you beat the guy. Alright, so we're gonna use the wings. We're gonna go back to town. I don't remember if you... Oh, okay, it does deliberately take you into town. Always keep going back to the same place where you got those wings. They're infinite, but you can only carry one at a time, which sucks. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to be stopping this. Like I said, you're going to want to heal. Just get that magic up. The mana. Get the mana. Get the mana up. See, like I said, you're going to be doing this when you die, when you come back to life. Oh, look at that. 20. Bam. Alright. I'm going to save over my recent file. I don't have any recent files. Alright. So take care, everyone. See you next time. Goodbye. Good night. Have a good one. See you next time. Take care.